You gonna make it, and when you make it, keep the same perspective. Still keep the same hunger, you know what I mean? That hunger is to always be, man, I feel something, man, I gotta go put it down, man. And then you put it down. As long as you keep the conduit between those two places clear, for that energy to come through, you're gonna always be ill for the rest of your life. But the only thing I'm saying is that once niggas tell you hot, still doubt yourself.
Hey, little nigga, you in the way. That's your hoe, I'm fucking her anyway. You know you need that cash. I came to tell you today you gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? And when you make it, the way that you stay up is by keeping that same perspective. You gotta keep the same hunger. You see a lot of people rise to success and rise to different heights in their life, but they're not able to maintain their success. Now, it could be a lot of reasons to why people fall off, but it's because they got complacent, you know what I'm saying? They let the glitz and the glamour, you know what I'm saying, make them soft. You gotta keep your same perspective that you had when you was at the bottom, when you reach your top. You gonna always have that edge. You know what I'm saying? It's just like Pharrell just said, man, you gonna always be an ill motherfucker. Because you didn't forget what it was like when you were struggling. You ain't forget what it was like when you had $2 in your bank account and your rent was due or your car payment was due and you don't even know how you gonna pay it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep your same perspective. You right now, when you hungry and when you in your grind, you gotta keep that same perspective when you finally reach success, when you finally up and you got everything that you ever wanted. If you do that, you will never fail. You will never fail at nothing that you do. Well, I'll say you'll never fail once you reach success. Cause like I say, this thing in life, man, when you grinding for the goal and you hungry, most people hit that peak and then they go down. You got people that hit that peak and it levels out. But most people, man, that's why you like, in music, you got one-hit wonders, man, because they got a little bit of success and got complacent. They got a little bit of success, and that was good enough for them. You know what I'm saying? In order for you to stay at that peak, man, in order for you to stay raw, or in order for you to stay hungry, man, stay the beast that you become, when you working towards your goals, man, you got to keep that same perspective, man. You can't never get comfortable. If you want to stay in your position, once you get there, you got to keep that same perspective. And even if you don't keep that same perspective, you got to always be able to take yourself back to that place, man. You can't lose your edge. That's like even with women, man. Men become a monster. You know what I'm saying? They become a great man. They in the gym. But when they meet that woman, they fall off and then wonder why a relationship don't work out, bro. You lost your edge. You got soft. You got comfortable. She want the same person that she met, and vice versa. He want the same woman that she met. You didn't gain too much pounds, baby. You need to go back to the gym. It sounds superficial, and love is about more than that, but just keeping it 100, man. You gotta keep that same edge, man. You gotta keep your same perspective, bro. You gotta keep that dog. Y'all motherfuckers get some money. You know what I'm saying? You get a couple clothes, nice car, you get a house you want. You get the stuff that you wanted, and then you let the dog in you run out the door. It done went away. And then you wonder why stuff decline, man. You prepared for this stuff your whole life and then you lose your edge. And you wonder why stuff falling apart, man. You gotta keep that same perspective. You gotta always be able to take yourself back to the circumstances of you being hungry and wanting to get to that point. Even after you get to that point. You gonna forever be successful if you just get that concept down. Never lose that perspective, man. Never forget where you come from, man. I can have $1 million tomorrow. I'm never gonna forget the times that I watched my parents struggle. I'm never gonna forget the times I'm laying broke. You know what I'm saying? I never forget the times when I had bills due and I got $2 in my account and I got $500 worth of bills due. I can't ever forget that. So when I reach success finally, bro, I'ma always remember that. So I'ma always stay on point. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what you need to do too. Perspective is everything. It's some people they reach success and they've been rich for so long that they forget where they came from, man. They get soft, they get comfortable, you know what I'm saying? They eating good, they driving the nice cars they want, they get to talk to the women and the guys that they want, you feel what I'm saying? They get comfortable. Me, Cause I'ma always remember the position that I'm in now. I'ma remember that. And like I say, just cause that shit is ingrained in me personally, I can't forget it. So I'ma always have that dog in me. Make sure you keep that dog in you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what life is about, man. You can't lose yourself. You can't, because like I say, they say the devil comes with flashy things. You know what I'm saying? The devil give you everything you want to test you. So you can say, God, bruh, you get tested the most when you have everything that you want. Your character get tested. You know what I'm saying? When you ain't gotta listen to nobody, you don't gotta work a job, you don't owe nobody. That's when your character get tested. That's when you see who somebody really is, when they don't need nothing. You know what I'm saying? Somebody relying on you for money, and people relying on you to feed their kids, you know what I'm saying? You get away with certain stuff, but when somebody don't need something from you, you see who they really are. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these celebrities nowadays that people see, you know what I'm saying, they be like, this a bad person. I'm like, bruh, money don't do nothing but amplify who you already was. So whoever, or it make people more comfortable to be who they already was. Cause they didn't, for whatever reason, when they was broke, they didn't feel like they could be. So yeah, if you a broke asshole, you gonna be a rich asshole. You know what I'm saying? Or if they was broke and they was acting a different way and they got rich and they changed, that's how they was really feeling the whole time. It's just gonna amplify who you really are. Cause like I say, you got money, you got status, you got all this stuff. You don't owe nobody nothing, so you can express and act however your ego wanna express itself. You feel what I'm saying? So people's true character show. But man, y'all keep that dog in you, man. Keep that hunger, man. Stay grinding. It's that boy Cartier. And it ain't no other way to go but up. You feel what I'm saying? And y'all have a good day.